You are not going to believe this, I'm not even messing around right now. The Met Office have just confirmed this place right here is the sunniest place in the UK. This is Shanklin on the Isle of Wight. It is on the southeast of the island. And today I'm going to give you a tour down the seafront, have a pint at a pub, have a walk around the old village, which is out of this world, and then back to the Winchester and wait for it all to blow over. So come and join me today. This is Shanklin on the Isle of Wight. Let's go. Yes, 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 yes. Here we go. Shanklin 2025. You can see why they say it's the sunniest place. This is Shanklin Beach here. I'm going to be making my way up towards that tower and then we'll head up there. What a day. Some sort of bar and cafe there. It's the world's busiest day out here. I've just parked in the Hope Road long stay car park. For 2 to 4 hours, it was £6.20, so, you know, I feel like I've been ripped. And in that direction is the wonderful Sandown, that pier extending into the water, that is Sandown Bay there. Further along, Culver Cliff. Check out those cliffs there, that is dramatic as balls, isn't it? That's a pretty steep road to get down here. But I made it to the bottom. Facilities over the back there. There's some sort of adventure golf course here. Adventure golf course with dinosaur characters and some such. This is pretty much as rowdy as it's going to get. Oh, so there's 2 golf courses, Pirates Cove and then Dinosaur Cove there. There's a bar over the back. You can see some draft beer on tap. However, time is of the essence. Yeah, Jurassic Bay Adventure Golf. £8 for an adult for a round of mini golf. In terms of the other places I've visited on the Isle of Wight so far that I've vlogged, this is probably going to be the most bouncing place there is. Because this isn't like a hidden gem, quiet resort. This is a proper holiday town. Some rides for the children here. There's an upside down house there. And that roller coaster in the back, I believe that is one of the only roller coasters on the island. Captain Jack's over the back. They've got their own fun park. Fun Bobby. Do you remember him from Friends? Another car park there, and this is a Sunday and there are spaces. Can't get over those cliffs. Tell you what, this road makes the M25 look like nothing. Sea breeze. Absolutely incredible. Squawky. There is some squawking around here today. Fish and chips, Amusements, gift and beach shop. As you can see, this is seriously, this is a family resort. So I'm getting rather overwhelmed right now. It's time to panic. Boutique B&B looks nice. Let me know if anyone stayed there. Let me know. And there's quite a few hotels along this esplanade. I'm telling you, this beach, this is only part of it because there is an old village up the top there. That's what we're going to mainly focus on. So this is just a quick walk along the beach to show you what it's like. Bear in mind, this is kind of towards the end of May. There's not too many people around. But this here, this is what it's all about. I love derelict sort of seafront hotels like that. Maybe it's open. No, it says for sale. Look at that. Imagine buying that if that's for sale. Cross the dual carriageway quickly. There's another car park here, and this seems to be a lot emptier than the other one. So anyway, This caught my eye. The famous cliff lift. And that is an eyesore, isn't it? Open as usual. Adult and OAP return ticket £1. That's not bad, is it? Although they should give the OAPs a bit of a discount, shouldn't they? I'm pretty sure for years that was closed. Although, let me know if I'm wrong. It's good that it's operating, albeit under the scaffolding. This bit of beach here is pretty secluded. There is no one down here sunbathing. Bear in mind, this is about 1:30 in the afternoon on a Sunday. So that just goes to show, even though Isle of Wight is a popular holiday destination, even on the weekend, you can still get some peace and quiet down here. Why wouldn't you want to come and visit this sort of place? Although I come to the Isle of Wight often, this is not a place I visit too often. So it's great to see it again. Some of these esplanade buildings. This is an old mine, Second World War. Now it's a collection box. Unbelievable. And although I think that must be to preserve it, this is the old clock tower. How much is it? Hire a sun lounger. £5. You're having a laugh, aren't you? The Steamer Inn, I've heard good things about that place. Obviously we're not going there today because I've already got reservations elsewhere, but if not, I would go there. Steaming. I would be steaming coming out of there. Oh, imagine going there at night. Imagine if you were staying around here, going for a drink there. Yeah, 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 yeah. Imagine retiring at the Napier. Just putting a plant on your balcony and a deck chair, sitting next to the plant. That looks pretty new there, the Adelaide. Anyone watching this and you live around here, please do give me a shout. I'd be very keen to hear from locals or regular holiday goers. I'm fascinated by this place. I am with my mum and dad. I've taken them here for like a joint birthday, and that's them on the bench. I split off for a while, but they're back. That dog is hilarious. Hi. I always enjoy seeing the dogs. Another beach bar there. Right, time to pull my mum and dad up this hill. So down here you've got the Fisherman's Cottage Inn and the Shanklin Chine. I've heard good things about this pub, but again, not stopping there. Shanklin Chine is the oldest attraction on the island. Usually this is bustling, hustling and bustling down here. That is like something in the Mediterranean. That does not look like the UK. It's the entrance to Shanklin Chine here. So to get to the old village, it requires you to walk up the world's steepest hill. And this is what my concern is. Shanklin Chine, it's a historical gorge, man-made, the oldest attraction on the island. Great for a walk around. They've got a waterfall in there as well. £12.95 for an adult to get in there. I mean, to be fair, I haven't paid anything. I'm just looking at Shanklin Chine. In the evenings they light it up, so it's like illuminated. It says that's the Chine Inn, up for auction. Absolutely unreal. I'm so unfit. Look at this quiet road that leads up to the village. All of a sudden, you come off the seafront and you're just faced with this. Facilities along the road. However, I can see there's a price on them. Imagine having to pay for the toilet. What a PI staker. No, 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 no. Here we go. Shanklin Old Village. The beach back that way. So this is pretty cool, isn't it? Another extortionate car park here. I think that's Adventure Golf again there. Oh, wow. Outstanding, outstanding. I'm outside the very place where Craig Revel Horwood did his famous show, All Balls and Glitter, on stage. Probably the most famous theatre in the Isle of Wight. 150 plus shows a year. It says comedy acts, dance acts, music acts, Craig Revel Horwood. There's no end to the possibilities. It says the seating capacity is 615 people. This building has actually been here since 1879. There's Jerome Solicitors there. Although the tourists will probably stick to the high street, if you just come down some of these side roads, you just see some absolutely amazing stuff. The houses, that statue in there. There's the back of the theatre there, so you can see what a massive building it is. I am knackered. So up that way, it's more of a general high street with the big names. The big names we should be turning our back on, like Poundland. I don't know if there's a Poundland there, but stuff like that, you know. Nice church over the back there. Tommy Bradshaw's there. Imagine having a drink outside there. What a day for a drink it is. I've reached my pinnacle. This is what my day has been building up to, a drink. Shanklin Tourist Information Point. There's a tea room as well. Oh, I thought that was a real penny farthing for a minute. It's not. So this is usually a tea room. Not open until next Friday. Wow, just missed it. But yeah, as you can see, nice thatched building. Absolutely no one in that hotel. Do you think it's closed? Anyone know? Surely there'll be someone out there having a crisp pint of refreshing beer on a day like today. There's one thing I love about the Isle of Wight. It's all of the Isle of Wight gifts. The tea towels, the snow globes, brilliant, isn't it? People buy this. Some nice independent shops, gift shops. Sweet shop on the end there, rock shop. As you can see, it is happening down here. How did you get there? Right, Jesus, this road here, absolute nightmare. Anyway, time for a spot of lunch now. We're going to the Crab Inn, which is this building behind me. It was either between that or the Village Inn that was just there. But to be honest, what swayed me was that I saw you could get a side of roast potatoes in the Crab Inn for only £2. So, you know, that swayed me. Anyway, let's go and have a look. Just come out of the Crab. I've got to be totally honest with you, because I'm always totally honest in all these things. That was not the best Sunday roast I've had. I got the lamb shank. Unless you had an electric knife or a proper butcher's knife, I found it very difficult to cut. Everything else was good. The potatoes, the veg, the cauliflower cheese, the Yorkshire pudding, that was all good. But the lamb shank itself, very tough. It's a shame because I was really looking forward to having a Sunday roast, but on the brighter side, it was actually quite cheap. It was 57 quid in total for 3 lamb shank roast dinners and 3 drinks. And I got a pint as well, which was a bit more expensive, so good value, not great lamb shank. I felt like Henry VIII picking up a lamb shank bone and eating it like a piece of southern fried chicken. It's an actual Christmas shop, all year round. Can you believe that? I mean, look, giant penguin, state of it, robin on his head. Let's have a look inside.
So much, and
Wow. Do they do lamb shanks in it? And the Pencil Cottage Cafe. Imagine having a cappuccino out there in the sun. £3.60 for a cappuccino. Old thatched tea shop. The thatched roofs around here. Absolutely ridiculous, isn't it? When you get to this point, that's kind of the end of the road, although there are more thatched buildings up there. But anyway, you get the picture. Imagine having a pint out there. Oh, lordy, lordy. Hi, my name's E. Squawky. 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 Quick walk through Tower Cottage Gardens. I can hear music. Wonder where that's coming from. Is that Mission Impossible? Maybe someone's doing a reenactment. But this is lovely around here. It's so weird being in a place like this. Like I said, it's a popular seaside destination, Shanklin. And you just find a garden like this. And look. I'm literally the only one here. Imagine just walking around a garden like this, listening to the Mission Impossible music on the wind. There's a sheer drop down there. That's why there's signs saying danger cliff edge. You can hear a waterfall down there. Insane. So yeah, Shanklin Chine. Definitely worth a look if you're down here. As you're walking down this pathway, look at the sea as the backdrop. Absolutely incredible. And all of a sudden we are back. Look at Culver Cliff in the distance. This weather is insane. This little staircase going back to the beach. I love stuff like this. Back under the cliffs now. You see these boats. The further out here you get, the quieter it becomes. Ooh. Oh, that looks a bit suspect. So there we had it. I had a great little walk down here today and up into the old village as well. I think if you're coming for a family day out or you're taking your dog for a walk, Shanklin Beach would just be amazing to go along. There's plenty of stuff here to do for all the family. It is not personally somewhere I would go when I'm on my own. Luckily I was with my mum and dad, but I like to hunt for some real quiet hidden gems, so obviously this isn't that, but still an amazing place, an amazing tourist destination. And let me know what you thought of it in the comments. What an afternoon we've had. I am knackered. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that, guys. If you did, please give me a thumbs up with the thumbs up button below. Please subscribe to the channel if you're not already. If you want to see more videos from the Isle of Wight, have a look over here somewhere. Yeah, hey. See you next time. Ta-ra.